Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minute Charisma. I'm your host Christophe, and today I want to give you a couple of tricks on how to deepen your voice. Now, we know how important it is to have a deep voice. You will see all the time studies that show that women prefer guys with a deeper voice. People who vote will vote for people who have a deeper voice, and they appear more confident, more knowledgeable, and we trust them more. So a deeper voice could make a significant change in your life. However, you notice that some people naturally have a very deep voice and some people don't, and that we cannot change. However, your voice you can probably improve significantly by doing a couple of things. So you have some guys like Barry White or Morgan Freeman who just happen to have a really deep voice, and there's not much we can do to reach them because, okay, so the range of human voice will be about like this. So they will have a range around here and they'll be able to hit the lowest tones in the human voice. You might be here and you might not never be able to hit here without hurting your own voice. However, you're probably speaking at this level and you can go significantly down, and that would still make a great improvement on your voice, on how people look at you, how people listen to you. Everything will change significantly. So I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks how to hit the lowest range, the lowest voice in your range, something that you will not be hurting yourself and that shouldn't be a problem for you. You'll just have to learn, make a habit of doing it. So the first one is to breathe. So when you speak, if you haven't filled your belly with air, if you haven't filled the lower part of your lungs with air, you will not be able to hit a lower note. You want to really breathe, make your stomach big before you start speaking. Now, this is a habit you've taken when you were a child, when you were younger, so it's going to be a habit that's really hard to break. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I went through puberty, I saw all those Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. He was really popular at that time. And I could tell that just by being buff, he was getting the girls. So I thought, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be buff. So I'm going to walk around filling the upper part of my lungs like this and never let my stomach pop out. And what happens is that I had a very high-pitched voice. And for the longest time I did this. And it was a really hard habit to break. Because now, every time I fill the lower part of my lungs, my stomach, my belly with air, I feel that I look fat. And I'm very self-conscious about that. But I see the difference with my voice. I see that my voice is significantly better, that people pay more attention. So I've been fighting every day, every minute of every day to break that bad pattern of not filling that belly with air. So in the morning I wake up, I fill that belly with air. Everywhere I go, every time I walk, every time I start to speak, I fill that belly with air, and it helps me hit those lower notes that I can hit in my range. Obviously you can tell I'm no Barry White here, but it is deep enough that people can listen to it and it is pleasant. And your voice will become pleasant if you do that. Just remember, fill your belly with air. That is the most important part of this video. The second part is don't stretch your vocal cord. If you look at a piano or a guitar, you'll see that the thinner chords are the one that do like the ding 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 ding, the higher pitch, and the fat one are the one that will do your deep pitch noise. So if you stretch your cord like this, you will not be able to hit your lower notes. If you want, you can do an exercise, a simple exercise to prove yourself like this. Do You see, when your cord is stretched up there, you're hitting higher notes. You cannot hit lower notes. So when you talk to people, you want to avoid raising your head. You want to stand up straight and look down. Try to not stretch those chords, and that will allow you to keep that nice smooth voice. Now those are the two simple, easiest trick you want to do, and those two can make a difference. The thing is that on both of them, you need to apply them. They say before something becomes a habit, you need to do it for 90 days. So for the next 3 months, you need to really pay attention to your stomach. Fill it with air before you start talking and keep your head down. Do this every day, at all minutes every day. Eventually it becomes a habit and your voice will be better. Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out when you do that. And I will see you next Friday for the next video of 5 Minute Charisma.